What's up everyone? This is Hafiz, aka Fizzle the Engineer, and today we're going to solve a coding problem. Over the years I've worked at Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, and now I'm working on Minecraft Education Edition. And throughout my career, the value of critical thinking has been reinforced at every stage, which is why I make tutorials on my channel to help folks who are trying to break into the industry. So let's get started. So, today we're going to solve the following problem. Given a collection of strings, print all the duplicate strings that appear in that collection. So, imagine you're a video game collector, right? When you go out and you want to buy new games, you want to make sure that you're not buying duplicates. So, let's think about this. And a lot of times, forming the best algorithm or solution to a problem comes from approaching the problem the way that you would just as a human. So, if you had all of these games listed out, what you could do is start with the first one, say Crash 2, okay? Move to the next one, Tekken 6. Move to the next, Minecraft. Move to the next, Crash 2. But once you reach Crash 2, you realize, oh, okay, I've already seen this before. This game is a duplicate. Okay, what's one way of figuring that out? When you get to every game, you can look through all the games you've already seen. And that will help you determine whether or not this game is a duplicate. But that's a little tedious, right? It's not necessarily the most efficient way because you have to consider all the games that you've already visited every time you get to a new game. So what if when you got to a game, you could just ask, do I already own this? And you didn't have to do the work yourself to figure it out. Something just says, yes, you already have that game. And then you can just continue. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So, before we get started with this new solution, we use something called a set. You don't really need to know too many details about what it is, but just know that you can add things to it, it keeps unique values, and you can ask it if it contains something, and it'll tell you very quickly that it contains it. So, our approach changes from going through each item and looking at all the previous items to simply just looping through each item. And for each item we check, does the set already contain this game? If it does, it's a duplicate, so just print it. If it doesn't, add the game to the set so that later on we know that we've seen this game before. So we can start going through this example and say, okay, we're gonna loop through all these. So for Crash 2, does the set contain it? No, it doesn't. So we add it to the set, and we move on with our lives. Same with Tekken 6, add it to the set. Same with Minecraft, add it to the set. But when we get to Crash 2, we say, does the set contain this game? And it does, because we added it here. So it says, okay, the set contains this game, so we print the game because it's a duplicate. And notice that there's no need to add it to the set again, because it's still there, right? So if we were to see it again later in this list of games, we would still see, okay, well, we've seen it earlier. And we continue, you know, Forza 4, nope, not there, so just add it. Sonic Adventure, add it. We haven't seen that before. And we continue, and eventually when we get to Sonic Adventure again, we'll see, okay, we've already seen this, so we print it at that point. Now, after running through this algorithm, you'll see that Crash 2 and Sonic Adventure are the only two games that have appeared multiple times in this list. And now I'll show you an example of this solution implemented in Java. All right, so I've gone ahead and implemented the algorithm we discussed on the board here in Java. And what you have is, we're basically taking an array of game titles as input, and then we're creating a set over here to keep track of the games that we've already seen as we go through that collection. So we loop over the collection of games, and for each one, we basically check if we've already seen it. And if we have, then we just print out the title. Otherwise, we just add it to the set so that we know later on that we've already seen this game. And it's that simple. All right, y'all, it's been real. To see more videos like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fizzle the Engineer. And since they put me on the air, while you're at it, subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Fizzle the Rap Gamer. Peace.